Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2, and I'm back again with another movie review. Because it's Valentine's Day, I decided to watch Madly Madagascar. um, I wasn't sure if I was going to enjoy it or not, because I've got kind of ambivalent feelings toward Valentine's Day to begin with, but it actually was really well done and really cute, and I liked the message in it, and there's a lot of truth to it, and I just felt that it spoke to everybody, and it was really hysterical and enjoyable, and of course it was very predictable, but still it was really well done. But what I really liked was the short that was called First Flight. Being slightly, being a little bit of an ornithologist, absolutely love this. Well, ornithologist up and coming, I should say. I'm not an official ornithologist, but anyway, I love our feathered friends, and it just touched my heart. Sorry, but it was really sweet. Because at first he didn't really want anything to do with the little blue bird. But then he taught the little blue bird how to fly. And it was beautiful. I'm sorry. It was just a really sweet little story, and when at that point in time in this short, I just couldn't help it. I just started crying. It was just so sweet and lighthearted, and that's what agape is. That's what grace is. And everybody should experience that. That's the truest form of love. Is having something so small just trust you like that, and I get that every day with my dog, and just the way he looks at me, and how he trusts me. He doesn't ask any questions, and he doesn't talk back, and he just loves me for who I am. I'm sorry. I don't want to be a downer, but it really pulled at my heartstrings. I just thought it was a wonderful illustration of compassion and determination, stick-to-itiveness, and despite the fact that the other onlooker study was completely crazy, he followed through. And I think there's a lot to be said for that, and it reminded me of an experience that I had that was so similar to that. I've saved birds countless times, and I actually had one thank me, and just thinking about it just gives me the goosebumps. But it was May of 2012, and there was a hummingbird male, actually an immature male, and little flecks of red on his throat. He had knocked himself out pretty hard. I thought he was dead, and I picked him up. I touched his little back. He was so soft. He was just silken, and it's like touching velveteen. responded. It was the most incredible thing, and it was just like that. And it reminded me so much of the experience that I had. I made that little bird. I named him Verde, which is probably not that clever. It means green in Spanish, but it suited him. And I put him in the flower beds that we had outside, and made him some homemade nectar, which is really easy. We had these little syringes lying around. They don't have any needles or anything. I just filled them up with sugar and water, just a little bit of warm water, and I gave Verde a little drink of sugar water, and he actually drank it. And he sat there for a moment, and he looked straight at me, and he cocked his head to the left, and he cocked his head to the right, and then he flew away. And this will always resonate with me. It'll always resonate with me. So the little short, it's just really a magnificent short if you're an ornithologist like myself and you get touched by animals. And they're such spiritual creatures. But I liked the movie as well. I don't think it's so good as the regular Madagascar shorts, but it was I would say at least 3 stars out of 4. And Alex had the right idea, I think. Poor Melman, I felt sorry for him. The bit with Hula Girl was great. It was hilarious. Marty, yeah, Marty. Oh, jeez. He realized that too much of a good thing can be bad. And that was a good object lesson, I thought. But other than that, I have to say that Madly Madagascar is definitely for everybody. You can find it at any Walmart. So I'll just show you the back. It doesn't give anything away. But if you're a fan of the Madagascar films, then I would highly recommend it. And First Flight was marvelous, but being the soft-hearted person I am, yeah, it made me cry. And it's just been one of those days for me. So eventually I'll overcome it, but things are gonna get better. They will. I mean, they have to. That's all I can tell you. I'm gonna go take my dog out and play a little game of fetch with him, and maybe that'll get my mind off of everything. But that's all I had to report for now. So, hopefully when Dad gets better, I can see Identity Thief and Die Hard, and I will do reviews of those in the near future. So, till then, catch you on the flip side.